You know that feeling, right? Pouring everything into your small business and
Mm,
always asking, how do we boost sales without, a giant budget or a
right.
huge team?
Right.
Well, what if there was a smarter way? A system that really gets who needs what you sell?
Mhm.
That's exactly what we're diving into today. AI personalization. And it's, well, way more accessible than you might think.
Exactly. We're tackling AI personalization hacks to instantly boost your sales. And I really want to stress, this isn't some far-off tech. Not at all.
Right.
This is about practical tools, strategies you can use now, no matter your business size. Our goal, to give you a real feel for how this works for small businesses.
Okay.
And, more importantly, how you can apply it to see a real difference in your sales.
Think of this as your shortcut to understanding AI personalization. We're going to unpack the strategies that actually work.
Yeah.
Look at businesses doing it right, and by the end, you'll have a solid grasp on how these techniques can drive real growth for your business. We're drawing on some really great insights from the Tech with Dr. Seun Ogunmola podcast. Dr. Ogunmola, AI evangelist, product manager, project manager, he offers some fantastic, really down-to-earth advice on using AI.
And what Dr. Ogunmola really nails is this core idea, showing the right thing
Yeah.
to the right person at exactly the right moment. That's personalization, basically.
Simple as that.
We've all seen it, right? Amazon, Netflix. Their success really highlights how powerful this is.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's unpack that. Why is this right offer, right person, right time thing so critical for, a small business owner listening right now? What's the actual impact?
Well, when you get it right, the impact is pretty big, actually. You see much higher engagement because you're showing people stuff they're genuinely interested in.
Makes sense. Less irrelevant stuff.
Exactly. So, less frustration for the customer. And that usually means fewer abandoned carts. People find what they want more easily.
Okay.
And that leads directly to higher conversions browsers becoming buyers. Plus, you get better customer satisfaction because the whole experience feels more tailored, more valuable.
So making the customer feel understood translates to better business.
Got it. Now, the moment you say I think a lot of us, myself included sometimes, we picture like complex code needing data scientists.
Right, right.
Is that the reality for small businesses wanting to use AI for this?
That's a really common thought, but the good news is things have changed a lot.
Oh,
The AI tools available now, especially for sales and marketing, they're really built with the user in mind. Much more intuitive, surprisingly affordable too.
really? So you don't need a tech degree?
Nope, you don't need to be a coder or
Mhm.
understand all the machine learning details. The AI is designed to do a lot of that heavy lifting automatically behind the scenes.
Okay, heavy lifting. What does that actually look like? What kind of specific tasks can these AI tools do for my business? Well, what's really powerful is how AI can analyze huge amounts of customer data automatically. It tracks how people interact with your site.
Like clicks and stuff.
Exactly. Clicks, searches, how long they stay on pages, what they add to wish lists, you name it.
Hmm.
And based on analyzing all that behavior, the AI can then generate personalized product recommendations,
Ah, okay.
send out targeted email offers that match individual interests, and even segment your customers into smaller groups for more focused promotions.
Segmentation. So that's like dividing customers up based on what they do or like.
Precisely. Instead of one generic email blast, you send tailored messages to groups who've maybe bought similar things before or shown interest in a certain category.
That sounds like a game changer. Much more relevant. Okay, can we look at some real examples? Dr. Ogamola mentioned a couple, right?
Absolutely. First one he brought up is Shopify Magic.
Hmm.
Super relevant for anyone using Shopify for their online store,
A lot of people are.
for sure. And Magic integrates AI in ways specifically designed to boost conversions. It can automatically generate product descriptions,
Wow.
suggest keywords to help people find your products via search, and key for this chat, provides smart, personalized product recommendations based on customer behavior in your store.
And what kind of results are people seeing? That sounds incredibly useful, almost like having a mini marketing assistant.
Well, the source notes that many Shopify store owners report pretty significant sales increases, often like 20 to 30%.
Just from turning on magic features.
Yeah, pretty much. What's clever about its recommendations is it looks not just at past buys, but real-time browsing. Someone lingers on a product.
Mm-hmm.
The AI can instantly show complementary items. That drives those upsells. It's a big impact from AI that's already kind of baked into the platform.
20 to 7%.
Yeah.
Definitely worth looking into. What was the other example?
The other one is dynamic yield,
Yeah.
and the case study was with Sephora, the big beauty retailer.
Right. Huge brand.
Exactly. Now, obviously, Sephora's scale is different, but the principles of how they use AI personalization, very relevant.
How so?
Their system tracks user behavior constantly in real time. What are people looking at? Adding to baskets? What did they buy before?
Okay.
Dynamic yield is really strong on detailed segmentation. They personalize based on browsing, how often someone buys, even what was left in an abandoned cart.
Mm.
Super targeted recommendations.
So that's really specific.
Very specific. And this constant data stream lets Sephora suggest other products that are highly likely to appeal to that specific customer. Plus, they use it a lot for A/B testing, trying different layouts, messages, seeing what works best for different customer groups.
And for a giant like Sephora, what are the results? What's the payoff?
For them, it means higher customer retention, people keep coming back, and a noticeable jump in the average order value.
Because they buy more relevant stuff.
Exactly. Customers are more likely to add items that actually fit their needs and interests.
Hmm.
It really shows the power of sophisticated AI at scale. But, you know, the basic lesson holds true for anyone. Understanding behavior drives better recommendations.
Okay, so we see Sephora at one end and built-in Shopify features at the other. What about other kinds of small businesses? Maybe not primarily e-commerce on those platforms. Are there other AI tools they can use without needing, a massive budget or deep tech skills?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Dr. Ogunmola shared a really useful list of accessible tools people can check out.
Great.
Let's run through a few. We mentioned Shopify Magic already. Then there's Mailchimp AI.
For email.
Exactly. Fantastic if email marketing is big for you.
Yeah.
It takes a predictive audience segmentation, helps you see which email groups are most likely to engage.
Ooh, useful.
Smart send time optimization, so emails arrive when people are likely to open them, and even suggests ways to personalize the email content itself.
Personalized content. That sounds like it could really lift engagement. What else?
Next is Clerk.io. This one's specifically for e-commerce businesses. It focuses on personalized product recommendations across your website, in emails, even in your site's search results.
So when someone searches my site,
Clerk.io helps them find what they want and discover related things they might like too. You can check them out at Clerk.io.
personalized search. Yeah, that could definitely improve things and find extra sales. Any others?
Yep. Zinrello.
Hmm.
That's valuable if you have a customer loyalty program
Okay.
and using customer behavior data to help you reward loyal customers in smarter, more personalized ways. Encourages repeat business, deeper engagement. That's zinrollo.com.
Right.
And lastly, Optimizely. This platform is more focused on A/B testing different personalized experiences.
So trying out different versions.
Exactly. If you want to test different website content or product descriptions with specific audiences, see what converts best. Optimizely is a great tool for that. Their site is optimizely.com.
That's a really helpful list. And it seems like they cover different parts of how a business talks to customers. Now, for someone listening, maybe feeling a bit overwhelmed by the options,
Hmm.
what's a simple first step? How do they start?
Yeah, good question. The main thing is, don't feel you have to do everything at once. Dr. Ogunmola's advice to start small, it's spot on.
Okay.
If you're on Shopify, just exploring and turning on Shopify Magic features is a great start.
Huh?
Or maybe integrating something like Clerk.io can be fairly straightforward for many e-commerce sites.
And if email's your focus,
Then definitely check out Mailchimp's AI features. It's a pretty low barrier way to begin. The key thing really under all this is making sure you're collecting that data.
the clicks, searches, purchases.
Exactly. How are customers interacting? That data is the fuel for the AI. And honestly, the AI will do the heavy lifting, analyzing it, suggesting personalized experiences.
So use the data I probably already have. Let the tools figure it out, basically. That makes it feel less intimidating. Now, personalization itself sounds complex. Does it always mean these sophisticated AI recommendations, or can simpler things still make a difference?
That's a really great point. Personalization doesn't have to be this huge, complex system right away. Dr. Ogunmola really emphasizes just getting some small wins.
Like what?
Think about basic stuff. Recommending related products when someone's looking at an item. Simple.
Yeah.
Or sending an email like, hey, because you bought X, you might like Y, based on past purchases.
Okay, that's doable.
Even showing bestsellers based on rough location can be a simple form of personalization that adds value right away.
Mm.
Each small tweak makes the experience a bit more relevant, more helpful. And adding up those small changes over time, that's where you see the real long-term boost in engagement and sales.
So it's not about flipping an AI switch overnight. It's about finding those first chances to make things a little more tailored, using the tools available.
Precisely.
Yeah.
The big takeaway here is that AI personalization isn't some future dream for big companies anymore.
Right.
It's here, it's accessible. It's a set of tools and strategies small businesses can and probably should be looking at to get a real edge.
Okay, so if someone's listening now thinking, all right, I'm sold, I want to try this, what's the single most important first step?
The most crucial first step, pick one tool that fits what you need right now.
Okay.
Maybe it's optimizing Shopify, maybe boosting email, maybe understanding loyalty better. Pick one and just start experimenting with its AI features.
You try it out.
Yeah, see what happens. Don't be afraid to test things and just watch how your audience responds.
So pick a starting point, jump in, learn by watching the results, and the fuel for all this is that customer interaction data.
Exactly. Let your customer data guide you. Pay attention to how people engage, and you'll help these AI tools work better. And like Dr. Ogunmola says, you'll likely see that positive kick in sales.
That is empowering. But it makes you think, too, as we get better at understanding customers with AI, could this lead to more than just sales? Could it open up totally new ways to connect?
That is a really interesting question to think about, isn't it? As AI gives you that richer picture of individual needs, preferences, behaviors,
Yeah.
it opens up possibilities beyond just selling more stuff.
Hmm.
Maybe developing entirely new products or services tailored to specific groups you identify.
Interesting.
It could also help build stronger, more real relationships with customers, moving beyond just transactions to create genuine loyalty. It really pushes you to think about the long-term value of understanding your audience on a much, much deeper level.